Alright people, here is a view of my 150-gallon saltwater aquarium. I've got a, of course it's a 150-gallon oceanic tank. It's pretty thick glass, Starfire, pretty expensive. But lighting that I have is 2 LED floodlights for the whites and 2 blue LED floods. Each flood is 50 watts. One on the left side is 15,000 K. The one on the right side is 12,000 K. Anyways, it got various SPS corals in there. You see some cap coral in there. Some green stuff. There's a Hollywood stunner down there as well. Some Stereotopa, which is pretty cool. Some other Monopora. Sorry, the camera is not as good as I would like it to be. Anyways, we got some Polythos in the back. Green mushrooms, a bunch of zoas, big ass cold coral sticking out there. My last video was completely different. I had an angelfish that was terrorizing everything. Well, she is now gone and back at the pet store. So a couple of clownies right there. Got a harlequin shrimp in there somewhere, chilling, eating starfish, because I got a problem with those. Some red mushrooms, purple mushies all going. Some dunk in there, and torch coral in the back, getting a little bigger. Some hammers. Another Hollywood stunner right here. Looking pretty nice. There's my blue tang. Love that fish. There's my first Aiken frag. It's doing alright. It's all puffed out and everything. It's pretty awesome. And there's one of my favorites of the tank is my Sunset Monopora. Although this camera isn't really showing up as good as it is, but it's orange with green polyps. Some dumbass green stars up there. I just want them to grow around the side underneath this rock shelf so I can get all polyped out there. Another cold coral over here. Some of these zoas here that are pretty cool. There's another green zoa up there. Oh, this trumpet coral I gotta move to another spot because I don't think it likes the intense light over there. Got canister filter, 175-gallon canister filter in there. It's an Aquatop CF500 with the built-in UV sterilizer. I got 2 Hydor Corellia 1400, or I think these are the 1600 pumps. Moving water through there, which is nice. Got another one up here just moving water on the surface, which helps. The hang on back filter is just in there because I just put probably 100 pounds of live sand in there because I used to have crushed coral. But it looks pretty good. I like the live sand better, makes everything stand out a little better. Though it was a bitch moving all that rock just to do it. Again, I wish I had a better camera for this, but looks pretty nice. Love the way everything looks on it. Live rock's all doing well. I got lots of coralline algae. Been using that Purple Tech from Kent Marine, dosing it with calcium and some other nutrients for the tank. Do a water change every month, a decent sized one, or I'll do a bucket every week or so. Got a nice frog spawn there with some monster izoas on a rock there. There's a view from the side of the tank here. Some of those green mushies. And then inside some of the, on the rock here, I got some hidden cup coral that pops out in the nighttime. Looks pretty badass. There's one of my ugly fucking green chromas. But whatever, it's a fish. Anyways, these lights are, like I said, hung up there pretty crude, but I don't know, it's efficient. They penetrate this tank. I mean, this tank's freaking 30 inches. So I mean, it is definitely not a small freaking tank. Well, there's the cap coral right up there. I had a couple of birds' nests that, since I have a problem with the starfish in there, they were eating all the other corals and stuff. They get on my bird's nest and they'd start picking at it, and then it would never recover and never want to open up and everything. But I got that red cap Monty right there. There's a little tiny frag, and it's grown onto the rock, and it's huge now. I love it. Then I got a tricolor one back there. It's a green monopora cap, and then there's a Idaho grape, and then there's a red on the back of it. Had some Aptasia on it, so I took it out of the tank, killed the Aptasia, but forgot that it was outside of the tank, and it killed half the coral. But I really like this one right here. This is one of my favorites. This one started out as a little tiny frag, and it's grown considerably. It's one of the few SPSs like that I've been able to keep. But it's looking good. It's looking good. There's